Hello again. In a piece written by Diane Abbot and published yesterday by the Guardian newspaper, she claims in the headline that what I saw at Saturday's rally was racism, pure and simple. This is an interesting statement, and if true, then it might be worth addressing. There is, however, no reason to believe that it is true, not least because Abbott doesn't seem to know what she means by racism. Let's see what she says. In a description to this video, I give a link to the piece. She starts in this way. I have been on a great many political marches in my time, but Saturday's rally, facing up to Tommy Robinson's 110,000 strong Unite the Kingdom march in London, was the only one where I actually felt threatened. I was on the anti-racist counter-march and we were outnumbered 20 to 1. This was startling. On anti-racist marches, we usually easily outnumber the racists. She is saying that her group was greatly outnumbered by those in the opposing rally and describes them as racist, but she does not say why she is calling them this. Perhaps this will become clearer as she continues. The march, organised by Robinson, whose real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, was billed as a free speech rally. But free speech in this case seemed to mean people saying anything they wanted about only one subject, immigration. But of course, talking about immigration is not racist in and of itself. So far, she hasn't given us any reason to suppose that that was purely racist, the Unite the Kingdom rally. She goes on, some commentators like to say that mobilisations such as this are only expressions of discontent by people who feel a little ignored. If they had been in central London on Saturday and seen the sea of men, and they were nearly all men, defiantly waving their St George's flags, some of them attacking the police and spitting at people like me. Well, men waving flags bearing the cross of St George is not really evidence of racism. She still hasn't told us why, though, she thinks that this was racism pure and simple. I haven't seen any other mention of black people being spat on by anybody at that rally. She claims to have seen this, but I cannot imagine how. She was in a separate protest, 100 yards or more from the Unite the Kingdom rally. She could not possibly have seen anybody spitting at black people. Why has nobody else mentioned this or apparently seen it? It sounds like a fantasy. Then she goes on about stuff that happened 70 years ago. Post-war migrants from the Caribbean were harassed and beaten up by the equivalent of Robinson's followers today. The only differences now are a toxic social media ecosystem and US billionaires prepared to publicly support the successors of the Teddy Boys. The Teddy Boys were in the 1950s. This is a long time ago. It's got no conceivable relevance to what happened at the weekend. In short, there is nothing at all in this piece to support Diane Abbott's claim, made in the headline that what she saw at Saturday's rally was racism, pure and simple. All that she really says is that she did not like the kind of people taking part, that she disliked seeing men holding flags with the cross of St George on them, and is annoyed that 20 times as many people attended that rally as the one she went to. That's it. It's a very feeble effort, and I can't really see why the Guardian thought it was worth publishing something as weak as that.